Okay, welcome aboard, shipmates, to Into the Seamenverse Duty Day pulls. New comic book day is just over the horizon. We're done standing
Mm.
watch. We are checking our pull lists and deciding what books are worth our hard-earned comic budget. Every week before the comic shops open their doors, we're going to gather here on the mess decks and we're going to compare notes and discuss the books we are most excited for. So grab your pull list, secure your loose collectibles, and let's see what's on the radar this week. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Drew. I will be leading this excursion here. I'm joined as always by my shipmates Adam and Joe. Say hi, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello. Hey.
Ooh, all right. Let's start as we do. We've got our watch schedule completed. We're chilling here on the mess decks. Let's discuss the books that are made the top of our pull lists. All right, so this is the book that you have to get. You are very hopeful that you get, I would say. And it reached your number one. Adam, go. What do you got?
All right, for my number one this week, I'm going with Batman number 11. That's written by Matt Fraction, art by the great Jorge Jimenez. Um, it's pretty, it's pretty good, you guys. I just caught up on it. The chief of police, Vandal Savage, has been going after the Bat family hard, and it's cool. This last issue, he introduced a new bat signal, which is it's cool when comics are like keeping up with current trends and stuff like that. But the new bat symbol is like a billion drones lighting up the sky, so that was pretty cool. But yeah, issue number 11 is going to be the first cameo print appearance of Verity Pennyworth, relative of Alfred Pennyworth. If you guys didn't know, Alfred was killed by Bane like a couple of years ago.
Yeah, I actually started reading this when it came out with issue number one. And then I just kind of fell off, and I'm kind of pissed that I did, and I really want to kind of rehash that. I think this one's gonna be like a I'm gonna try and find some back issues so I can catch up.
Yeah.
Um, because this is directly tying into Barbara Gordon,
Yep.
which is super cool, and I read the last issue and I because I think I got one of the variant covers of that.
Yeah.
I just thumbed through it for some reason, or maybe it was Barbara Gordon, but either one, like with Vandal Savage kind of, running things and like kind of, playing Batman, at the very end of it, like Batman still has a plan,
Yeah.
and like the drones like popping up for this, the signal was like part of the plan. And, I think the rest of the Bat family was like, oh, hell yeah. Like, we trust old Batman there.
Yeah. And you see a Barbara get arrested in that issue as well.
Yeah, nice. So yeah, and I'm enjoying the Barbara Gordon stuff too. It's pretty cool. Um, yeah, man, good pick. Good pick.
Excellent.
Yeah. Joe, what's your top priority, your number one pick for your pull list?
Number one on my pull list is Dead Acre Black Badge. This is a story by Rhett Bruno, Jamie Castle, written by Cullen Bunn, and the cover artist is Riley Brown. I don't know much about any of these people because they don't even have pictures on League of Comic Books. Their avatars are blank. But let me just kind of just read you the little blurb here about it here, man. Life isn't simple for a demon hunter. James Crowley met his end in a hail of gunfire. Now he finds himself in purgatory, serving the white throne to avoid falling to hell. Not quite undead, they're not alive either. The best he can hope for is to work off his servitude and fade away. Like, a cowboy and a god.
Yeah,
Except that I left that part out. But I like my westerns, and
mhm.
this sounds pretty cool. Demon hunting. It's I guess kind of close to some other cowboy demon hunters or something. Jonah Hex, didn't that kind of fall under that? But
Yeah.
hey, what are you gonna do? And this is from Vault Comics. So it looks pretty cool. I don't know if you guys have it on your list or not, but there's also a blind bag for it. So if one of those is available, I'm going to snag that up.
Yeah. Um, I'm totally into the blind bag stuff, man. Especially when it's a cool comic like this. I'm I requested this one as a blind bag. I'm hopeful I got it in because I got it in late. So if I can get the blind bag, I'm definitely in on this. Yeah.
Right on, right on.
Not to spoil my cargo list here. But I don't think that's even on there. I think that was kind of an extra that I threw in at the last minute because you reminded us that it is a blind bag.
Yeah, I added it to mine too. I don't think I'm going to get it in my box, but I'm going to, if I hope I get there early enough. I go around the same time every Wednesday, so usually what I want is available.
Cool. Well, maybe if I see an extra one, you might get something in your Christmas stocking. All right. My top priority poll that I'm going for. I know I was about to spoil this one for you all in our chat. I'm glad I didn't, uh, because it's not something I normally do as my top priority. I don't think anyway, but I'm going on this one strictly for the variant cover. It's going to be Iron Man #7.
Oh.
I am into the Pixar 40th anniversary variant, the Todd Newok cover art issue there. Go ahead. I'm sure you guys are looking it up,
Oh yeah,
right? I gotta get that one, man. I love it. It's Wally and Eve on the cover, done like really well. I'm a big fan
like
of Disney and Pixar, as a dad. Watched tons and tons of Disney movies. This is one of my wife's favorite movie too, so she can't be mad at me for buying this cover.
yeah, like Wally doing like the Iron Man, or superhero pose.
Yeah, man, he's like crashing down on it like a badass. Like it's a sick cover.
That's pretty cool.
It's my number one of the week. Um, Not at all interested in reading it. Sorry, Marvel and Iron Man. This is strictly for the cover, for me. Let's talk about the cargo hold and what is in the rest of this week's haul. Sorry, long day, guys. Adam, what does the rest of your pull list look like this week?
As far as the rest of my pull list, not too much to say, but we got it looks like Ordained #3 is coming out this week, written by Robert Venditti and art by Trevor Harrison. Um, I like the slow release of Ordained because I think it's just like a cool concept and a cool comic book that I like to like slowly ingest it until like it's not getting lost in my to be read pile. So like I kind of like the slower release of Ordained, so I'm excited to catch up on Ordained. Next up, we got Neighborhood Watch #3. That's written by Sarah Gailey and art by Haining. And I've only read the first issue. I still need to catch up, but I still think about Neighborhood Watch, so I'm looking forward to catching up there. Next up I have on my list is Spawn #377. We're approaching issue number 400 here pretty soon. And I think all the Spawn titles have new creative teams. Spawn is now being written by Matthew Rosenberg and art by Steven Segovia. And of course, I got to give you guys my new #1 issue of the week. And this week, I'm interested in The Beast of Borican, written by Julio Anta, art by Daniel Izari. And just a quick, in contemporary Puerto Rico, activist Loli Flores uncovers a the terrifying truth that is the legendary chupacabra. It's a natural guardian protecting the island from exploitative outside development, leaving a trail of elemental destruction in its wake. So there's my new number one for you guys.
Repeat that one again.
The Beast of Boriken, number one.
Cool. That one was not on my radar, but I might have to find that.
That sounds kind of interesting. Anytime you got something that has to do with the cryptid in it, dude, I love that shit, dude.
Yeah.
Uh, Swamp
Yeah,
Ape, your crew.
yeah, man.
Try to bring you guys those new number ones that sound pretty interesting.
Yeah, yeah. There's some cool variants too on that. But yeah, it looks pretty neat by Dark Horse. Looks like sweet, nice list. You know, I was thinking about like Ordained coming out so spaced out, and it kind of pissed me off. But then yeah, I think you convinced me like it's not a bad thing. You know, like it's like, yeah, man, I look forward to it when it comes out. I'm gonna read it. It's a good book. You know, I think Joe started us kind of, well,
Yeah.
you had suggested it to Joe, and then Joe read it, and I think we were like,
And yeah.
not
Yeah,
Well,
cool
strong.
that dude is like a priest that's John Wick. Like, or John Wick became a priest and then got pulled back into the shit. Dude, like, whew, I'm into that.
it's
Yeah,
like a it's like such a cool concept that I don't want it to get stale or oversaturated or boring, you know. So I kind of, I'll take my, ordain every 2 or 3 months or whatever the schedule is.
yeah,
Did
yeah,
you
and it
guys
fits
read
in
the
my.
Did you guys read the Zero issue or whatever? The one
I
that
couldn't
did you pick it up or anything?
I couldn't find it.
Uh,
I got it. I don't know if I read it yet. I don't think I
okay,
read it yet.
okay. It was pretty cool too.
Cool. I'll have to check it out. Yeah, you can't go wrong with a Navy SEAL freaking priest.
Yeah.
Fantastic concept. Cool, man. Joe, what's in your cargo hold there?
Well, in addition to Dead Acre and Ordain that Adam already talked about, I am also picking up X-Men United number 5. Um, I actually haven't started reading this one yet, but it is on my list next to me that, or my pile next to me that is going to get crushed here shortly. But So I don't really have a whole lot to say about it. Written by Eve L. Ewing and the artist is Eduardo Pansica. Pansica. I don't know how to pronounce that, but and if you didn't know, X-Men is under the Marvel Comics umbrella, so they are the ones that put that out there. And then, like I said, it's a light week for most of us. But I also have Dead Man number 2 from DC Comics.
Yeah.
It's part of the DC Next Level stuff, and excuse me, written by W. Maxwell Prince, and the artist is Martin Morazzo. But I am trying to snag the Mark Spears variant cover on that. It's pretty cool looking. But I would take just about any of the covers anyway. They're all kind of rad in their own way.
All right, so let's take a peek into my cargo hold. We'll keep it PG though. But anyway, so like I said, I'm not doing a lot of reading this week as far as for things I'm picking up. Although, that Beast of Borkan may jump to the top of the list too, just because, we're in that indie kick, I guess, right now. But first on my pulls, I am doing the Mortal Thor number 12. There's a David Nakayama variant of Thor in the blue color block. Those are pretty sweet. I also think I saw somewhere, maybe on Instagram, like a story about some comic boxes that are getting released. I think David Nakayama is going to be releasing some with the
Oh,
blue
nice.
block stuff. I think I saw a blue one, and I can't remember what the other one was. But in that same line of color blocks, X-Men United number 5. Also has a David Nakayama variant. That is a Psylocke variant. So I'm excited to pick up that. I think that's going to be like my third, probably David Nakayama Psylocke variant. So I'll maybe take a picture of all those together.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Next up on my list, of course, you guys did hit this one. The Marvel Swimsuit Special Brand New Beach Day #1. I'm going for the main cover on that one because it is a J. Scott Campbell cover. J. Scott Campbell is like the king of cheesecake. So, got to get that one. If there are some that catch my eye, they're definitely going to be picked up as well. But I'm not going to hold more than one. I'm just going to kind of roll the dice. But I have to get the J. Scott Campbell variant for sure. Well, main cover. Ordained also is on my list. Really excited for that one. Then I'm going to finish mine with a new #1. I tried to get kind of the same IP and a different #1, but I missed it. And I kind of took a peek at it, and I'm glad I missed it. So I'm going to try this one, but I'm going Power Rangers Unlimited #1.
Mm.
Written by Kenny Porter and Joey Esposito. Apparently, these dudes are like Power Rangers nerds. The art is going to be by Alessio Zano. I hope I pronounced that right, man. We got to get some like names in here that's like John Smith and shit.
Yeah, right.
My whiteness is like very glaring right now. Uh, but yeah, so this Power Rangers Unlimited is basically going to be Power Rangers from all eras together. So I'm kind of stoked about that, kind of branching out and trying new things. With like Transformers as well. So that's going to be my cargo hold, and that's my #1 that I'm going to go for this week. Those are our duty day pulls for the week. Let us know what's on your pull lists. Comment, like our posts. Let us know if we're missing anything that's on your radar that did not cross our radar. And until then, dudes, keep your short boxes full, your pull lists updated, and we'll see you next time aboard Into the Seamenverse. Have a good night. Say good night.
No, happy pools.